The moment I picked up that golden cup, the mountain of gold above my head began to collapse. As the treasure shifted and slid, a massive dragon's eye suddenly appeared before me. I was absolutely terrified and immediately ducked behind a stone pillar. But the second I steadied myself, the gold on the other side started moving too. Now I was really panicking. I'd heard legends about this dragon, but I never imagined he'd be this enormous. All I wanted was to get out of there, but after just a few steps, the dragon's head above me twitched slightly. I froze in place, silently praying it was just him, stirring in his sleep. The next second, the dragon's eyes snapped wide open. I scrambled desperately into the shadows and fumbled the One Ring out of my pocket, slipping it on. Instantly, I vanished into thin air. But this dragon wasn't so easily fooled. Even though he couldn't see me, he could smell something unfamiliar, and he could clearly hear my ragged breathing. Watching that massive creature inch closer, I couldn't hold back any longer. I turned and ran, but I didn't get far before the dragon caught up. Even invisible, whenever I met those dragon eyes, my head felt like it was splitting open. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I pulled off the ring and revealed myself. Thinking fast to save my skin, I started flattering the dragon. I'm no thief. I just wanted to see the legendary magnificence of the great dragon with my own eyes. That clearly pleased him. He puffed up his chest, proudly showing off his mountain-sized body. I kept it going. The stories don't do you justice. You're even more magnificent in person. Faced with this smooth-talking little creature, the dragon gradually let his guard down and even started chatting with me. That's when I spotted it. The Arkenstone I'd been searching for, lying quietly just a short distance away. I kept the dragon talking while slowly inching toward the gem, but suddenly his tone shifted, and that terrifying face returned. He'd caught the scent of dwarves in the air. In the chaos, his tail swept across and sent the Arkenstone flying. I lunged for the stone without thinking, but no matter how fast I ran, I couldn't escape those deadly claws and flames. The dragon quickly caught up with me again, but as I hit the ground, I noticed something crucial. There was a missing scale on his chest, so the legend about the black arrow wounding the dragon was true. This time the dragon showed no mercy, jaws snapping straight at me. At the last possible second, I barely dodged. Furious, the dragon unleashed his rage as fire, blasting flames in every direction. I narrowly escaped and soon ran into Thorin, who was waiting outside, but the first thing he asked was, "Did you find the Arkenstone?" His attitude rubbed me the wrong way, and I refused to answer. But Thorin blocked my path like a man possessed. By then, the dragon had found us. The other dwarves appeared too, and the dragon flew into a complete rage. These dwarves had the nerve to come back for his gold. We all managed to escape just in time, but as we were about to leave, we found countless dwarf warrior remains at the entrance, our fallen brothers from the battle against the dragon 60 years ago. That sight changed Thorin. A bold plan formed in his mind. Lure the dragon to the furnace area and use the machinery there for a final showdown. After several heart-stopping moments of baiting him, we finally reached the furnaces and used the dragon's own fire to relight them after all these years. On Thorin's command, I pulled the lever. Freezing mountain water came pouring down, temporarily dousing the dragon's burning fury. The dwarves seized the moment to attack as the gold in the furnaces began to melt and flow. The dragon was absolutely livid at being toyed with by these little dwarves. He fixed his eyes on me nearby but kept getting blocked by the structures because of his massive size. Once again, I barely escaped with my life. Just as the dragon smashed through the Great Hall's entrance, ready to swallow me whole, I had already slipped into the darkness. Unable to find his target, the dragon decided I must be from Lake Town and took off to destroy it completely. But then a shout rang out from behind. Thorin stepped forward without fear, loudly mocking the dragon's weakness. Enraged, the dragon walked right into Thorin's trap. The dwarves moved fast, and a stone statue was instantly coated in gold. The gold-obsessed dragon was mesmerized for just a moment. The next second, the statue melted, and a torrent of molten gold engulfed him completely. Thorin watched excitedly from above, certain the dragon was finished. But was it really over?
I will show you revenge!